it wasn't a big deal to be 21. There wasn't anything at 21 that I couldn't do at 18. So, and I didn't have a car. So, like, I was pretty much a loser. I was always waiting for somebody to come in. You know, I never told this story. God, this is so bad. All my friends, well, people that I grew up with, they all had cars. And we had one car. And there were, I had two older brothers. And so there was no other car to go around. My senior year in high school, I rode the school bus a couple times.
Senior year?
Yes. Yeah, I did.
Desperado.
It was really, really sad to be out there. And then there would be freshmen, and they would be like, "Aren't you a senior?" I go, "Yeah."
You got a full mustache?
Mr. Outside doing on the bus?
I know. So here I was, this decorated athlete, one of the greats they'd ever seen.
You should be driving the bus.
Yeah. And I'd get on it, and I'd just sit in the seat, and I was like, man, it's so sad. I rode the bus part-time my senior year in high school.
Mustache?
No, I couldn't even grow a mustache. Yeah. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm clever.
I have a delicate question. Were you kind of a nerd in high school?
No.
You were cool? I don't know, because all the evidence you're putting out there right now.
No. There's a difference between being a nerd or a loser.
Okay. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Like, you were a nerd. I was, probably a loser as well.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm pulling.
If you removed basketball from your resume in high school, would you have a leg to stand on?
I was class clown.
Okay.
My senior year. So I had that going for me. But really, even the clown has tears.
That can cut both ways, where
Yes,
you're
it
either
was.
really funny and really annoying all at the same time. Class clown.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now, did kids feel bad for you and ignore you on the bus, or are they pointing fingers at you? Because you were tall, right? You're not going to mess with a senior, even though it's sad that you're on the bus.
No, those kids had no fear of me. I was 6'3", 148.
You're on the bus with us.
Man, it was so sad. But did you guys ride the bus your senior year?
I had a Corvette,
Yeah.
and it didn't help me a bit.
But McLovin, did you ride the bus?
First of all, I would have walked, but no, of course not.
I actually spent $100 and I bought a bike, a 10-speed. And I just said, I got to save face. And, so people would be like, "Oh, you riding your bike, getting in shape." But I said, yeah, that's what I was doing. It was, I couldn't bear riding the bus again.
See, nowadays, you could have said that was environmentally friendly.
Yeah, that's
but
of
back
course.
then.
But my mom would pack our lunches, and I never got anybody going, "Hey, I'll give you this for that." Never. And that's unheard of when it comes to lunches. But I'd have a bologna sandwich with American cheese and mustard.
Wow.
Yeah, see.
Did you go one slice of bologna,
That's
slice?
all you got.
That's all you got.
My mom, we would go to the butcher, Three Fingers, and we would get the thinnest slice of bologna you could possibly. I swear to God, I could see you through the bologna. I swear to God. And we would get one slice American cheese and an apple, and I think we would get like a few cookies. And then you'd go in and you get your little carton of milk, and I would just look at these other people and go, God, look at that.
No variety, no mixing it up?
No. My mom's famous line whenever we were hungry, "Go get an apple." Like, okay, Mom. Have an apple. And I remember it got to the point where I'm like, I can't eat this lunch.
The other kids have big turkey sandwiches and candy bars and a big bag of chips.
Ho-hos and ding-dongs and Funyuns and soda. And I was like, man, what a loser. Riding the bus, packing my own lunch, brown bagging it, acne, and I was 6'3", 148.
It was impressive.
Does anybody want some of this? Oh, it's so bad.
You're not getting Jenny Batchy like that.
I did get Jenny Batchy for a little while.
Whoa.
No.
That debunks everything that's been said. I've been with you for 15 years.
No.
Wait a second. Let me get my notes.
I I had Jenny in the palm of my hands if I wanted her.
You blew it.
I did.
You said the phrase, I had Jenny Batchy.
I didn't finish the phrase.
For a little while, you said.
I
like
had
you had a run with her.
Yeah, I did.
What?
Yeah.
I've got from June of 04, never had Jenny Batchy.
I think I kissed her a couple of times. Yeah. It was pretty scandalous. It was crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Was she dating someone else at the time?
No. But I was so shy and insecure in high school that I knew she wanted to go to the prom with me, and I didn't ask her to the prom. And then somebody else swooped in, of course, because if Jenny Batchy was still available, somebody was going to swoop in.
Ken Kettering?
No. Jay Kefley.
Oh.
Jay
Couldn't just
Kefley.
write a little note and flip it in her lap or something?
I couldn't do it. And so I lost out on Jenny Batchy. And I know that she's married and living in upstate Ohio and probably happy. But, I mean, she could have been happier. She could have. And I feel bad because she probably has to go through each day thinking that, too.
And watching TV.
Yes. Like Jenny is watching right now and looking at this face. And she's probably thinking, oh, man, he had so much acne. And I remember, like, I'd rub up against his face, and then he'd have, like, whiteheads and stuff like that.
Oh,
It doesn't help. Doesn't
that's
help.
gross.
Yeah,
Dude.
and his hair was parted down the middle. And he was so skinny. He was funny. Yeah, what could have been? Could have been a contender.
She could have been looking longingly at the TV as you're giving the Lombardi Trophy to Peterson and the Eagles and all the other things you've
She
accomplished.
could have. I'm guessing that, all my girlfriends, my former girlfriends, did that.
How you like me now kind of moment.
Yeah, but I don't even need to say that. They know that. Opportunity lost on their part.
No question.
Who's laughing now? Yeah. Mr. Acne. I'd hide in the house as long as I could because I didn't want to be out there standing out in the driveway waiting for the bus to come by. And all of a sudden my mom would go, "Bus is here." And I'd run out and like duck. Sad.
What was the car you needed? Like what we've talked about this before. What was the car if you had it your senior year, your whole life would have been different? Like all those movies.
All my friends had big block engines. All of them. Like one friend had a Roadrunner. Jim Sliger had a Roadrunner.
Like a Chevy Malibu.
I had a friend who had a 396 Chevelle. Jeff Bentley, I think, had a 396 Chevelle. All my friends, even those who didn't have great cars, they had like a 67 Mustang Fastback. Yeah, Fritzy.
This was strictly a financial thing, or they didn't trust you with the car, or they just, with the one slice of bologna, there just wasn't enough to get a used car to get you.
Well, there was
to get you through.
there was no car at home because my dad had the car, and then I had two older brothers, and I was not on the pecking order was not in my favor, and I didn't have any money, so that you pretty much throw that all together, and you got a loser sitting on the bus his senior year. Yeah, see.
Yeah, I felt like in high school, if you even had a car, it was a huge win.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't really like you're only driving that. It's like, whoa, you have a car?
Yeah.
Sweet.
And if you had a car, you could get a date. Like, girls they just want to know if you could get from point A to point B. That was it. And my first car was a 69 Volkswagen that there were no floorboards in the back. So if you sat in the back seat, you had to keep your feet up the whole time because there was no floorboard there. And that you had to park it on a hill and jump start it. I took Barb Doria on a date, and we had to park away from the restaurant, but we had to park on a hill because that's the only way I could get it started when we came back out. So we had to walk like a quarter of a mile to the restaurant because I couldn't find a hill to park the car on to go into the restaurant. Yes, Paul.
Was she one and done, Barb?
No, Barb was there for a little while longer. Barb was, she was another one I screwed up too. Yeah. Insecure. I get to the point where they'd like me and I go, why would they like me? I would never like me. Why would you like me?
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.